All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Spice and Wolf, episode 6. All right.
Okay.
Yara, you a bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch ass bitch, Yara.
Yep.
Yeah, it smells like bitch.
Smells like bitch. Yeah.
Oh, might be a wise wolf. Powerful canine.
Yeah, right. We have a canine of the female persuasion in here.
Yeah,
but you're the bitch.
But you're the bitch. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Coming here like, I'm going to turn you over to the church, and you're not our guys, and all that. And then you walk away and leave.
Shit, she's gone.
Yes, I'm going to monologue at you, and then leave you in your place of prison, and then, what? Impossible.
I mean,
she's gone.
Yeah.
How?
There
It was
is-
off-screen. You can't beat the power of
Nope.
an off-screen attempt at
No.
rescue.
No. It's that inside Meteo Trading, there's a whole game of Among Us happening right now of like, who the hell?
Who was bribed?
Who was bribed?
Who betrayed us?
Who
Yeah.
betrayed us? Who got them out of here? Like,
It's going to be totally epic and totally off-screen.
yep. But we got to get Holo out of the city and stay, in hiding and away from the church long enough for the deal to happen at the speed of Amazon delivery today.
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 That's 2 days. That's pretty dang good.
I can't remember if it was exactly 2 days. It seemed like it was around that amount of time.
It's effectively 3 days.
Sure.
Because the
Something like
dawn of the day after
Okay,
that.
yeah.
So yeah, it's effectively 2.5 days.
It's a bit. Maybe they'll have to like camp out in the woods and like get cozy or something.
Yeah,
huddle
it'll
for
be
warmth. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. But given that means we're going to have some meandering time. We're going to have some relaxing time here because there's no trail tracks that wagons on stone roads leave.
Nope.
So, yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna be just free and clear. I'd be surprised if the church like actually somehow was like, okay, we know where they are, and I'd be
hey,
like,
if there was like some like bishop of the city that they introduce, and he's got like really scary eyebrows and
we
like
had
a
the
chiseled
most
chin.
This is the kind of show where nobody has those ostentatious, ridiculous character
Yeah,
designs.
no,
So
it's
if
not that
anything,
kind of
those
show.
8 church guys had the most like just basic ass.
We're
like,
just dudes that
we're
might have
dudes.
knives or clubs or something.
Yara is gonna be the one, maybe leading us until
And maybe
we,
taking the fall
until
if
we
this goes
fee on
badly.
him, and you're like, just scoot aside, dumbass. We
Right.
don't actually need you. You're like,
This will be the greatest bunk.
exactly, bitch. Okay,
Yeah.
But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
What's wrong?
The air. I feel it shaking.
What?
If I'm correct, below the marketplace.
Very high activity.
It sounds like splashing water.
Oh shit.
Which way?
Up ahead, quick!
Oh shit. We didn't time skip at all. We're just.
Nope.
There is no hope if we run. Ere long, the hounds will catch us. They sound like they may be dim-witted, though.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dogs are like that. No.
Fuck this noise.
After that, an apple would be nice.
Well, I'll make sure you have your.
There.
I don't know. She eats a lot of apples.
Trading sold you out. You can't run forever.
Whoa. Oh.
So, are you lost?
Not yet. We need to turn left at our next chance.
Bite.
Yeah. You should be thankful that wasn't like my full wolf jaws.
Oh shit.
Please forgive me for my sins.
Asking forgiveness? I'm making better choices to begin with.
You gotta give a one-liner. You've been stabbed, bro.
It's the only way to make him feel better about the stab.
Lawrence, look at me. Lawrence, please. Oh, good. The light is near.
What do you mean?
Did Did you not hear me? I said I could smell the sun, so there must be an entrance back to the surface over that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you up here.
Follow me.
Yep. All right, all right. Well, tension is back. Well,
So how do we get up there?
What is this? Stop it. You cannot fight.
Can't I?
oh shit.
Watch me.
Halt.
Oh. Yeah, we're
Oh, hey, a conversation.
I never took you for someone who could get themselves involved in a deal this big. We know who's behind Medio Trading. Your own Count Arundel. With all the wheat you deal, people could receive payment in whatever silver coin is best for them.
nice.
Yep.
Well, we can catch up more later. But for now,
Is that all?
That glance to like the church members.
our wolf goddess in the flesh, she who lives in the wheat and bends the quality of our harvests to her will, put her in our custody. If we can abolish the tariffs on our wheat, our village will stand to profit more than anyone else. We will prosper like never before. You helped us then.
We'll set you
I'll
up.
help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be no problem to give you priority when buying wheat after all you've done for it. You're a businessman. You must know an opportunity when you see one.
Of course I can see the opportunity. Before thinking about oneself, a merchant must honor their contracts. As fate would have it, I met a strange girl recently.
Yeah.
I can't go against any contractual
Yeah.
Right. That'd be bad for business.
I see. Go ahead and kill this man. Just make sure to capture the woman alive.
All right, hold on. We need you to kind of wolf out here or something.
Yeah.
Like,
And you've got those elevated ceilings too.
yep.
So,
We've got
like-
the space to do it.
I did not wish this pain upon you, but please endure.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Wait! No need to fear a woman who's possessed by the devil.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Do not look any longer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
All those super nice clothes.
Something ancient and beautiful and terrifying.
Yep. Sir, should we run away? No, it's fine. It's an optical illusion.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't want to have to kill you, but... Yep, that was a kindness. Ah! But you...
Sorry, you two.
That's Holo. Yeah, Who's your god now, you...
Yeah, right.
Don't do it!
Just made him piss himself, basically.
Yeah.
And pass out, pure fear.
Hey, wait. Where are you going? You tore up my clothes. You know how much they cost? God or not, you will pay me back. I'll chase after you. I'll never rest. I'll follow you to the north.
And I will get my money back, damn it.
Ah, so who's responsible for this?
How was the wound on your arm faring?
Nice.
Better after some rest. Thanks.
Ah, of course. I apologize for the trouble I caused. Fortunately, the church was not able to locate her. The
Yeah.
fact that everything happened in the underground passages worked out quite well. According to their report, there was a giant wolf protecting you. I came to assess the situation. There, I saw your companion waiting. She accompanied us when we brought you here to safety. Then she left without without saying where she was going.
May I ask how negotiations fared?
Well, we were able to take the privilege that Medio Trading wanted and strike a deal with the royal family.
Okay.
We collected quite a few silver coins,
Huh?
307,212 in all.
Wow.
Seems His Majesty plans to devalue them by more than we first thought.
Hold on.
120 silver coins, as agreed, 5% of our profit.
But that's low, is it not? They marked them up extremely high.
The royal family's official merchants likely told him to. Our profits were 2,400 silver coins. I needn't tell you how disappointed we were by this result.
Right. But the privileges could be worth more down the line, but even still,
Yeah.
that's pretty cutthroat.
For you,
What is this?
it seems Medio Trading was desperate for the privileges they would be afforded.
Oh.
Yeah.
1,000 coins from me? Are you certain?
Of course. It helped us. Now, would you like the payment made in silver coins? Or, if you'd rather, I can arrange some product of equivalent value instead.
How about pepper, then? It's light and takes up little space.
Oh?
Winter's on the horizon. Pepper sells better when people cook more meat.
At the start, the devil appears to a rich merchant and gives him an order. Bring me the most delicious human in the land. If you refuse, I will eat you. He searches all around town for a more delicious human. Finally, he finds a boy who smells of milk and honey. The most delicious human is before you. Look at him, look at him. This man carries spices every day. See how he seasons his fat-laden flesh through the years of indulgence? Mr. Lawrence, we've received an invoice that appears to be addressed to you.
That bitch, she bought clothes? How could you? And he's excited.
A silk sash,
Yeah.
traveling shoes,
Yeah.
and a comb.
Yeah.
Swear
are
at no
you?
expense.
140 coins?
Oh.
Hold up!
Hey.
I cannot have you coming to the forests of the north to collect a debt.
Yeah.
No debt. Oh, that was
I shall
beautiful.
return home after I repay what I owe.
You've got a deal.
Spice and wolf together.
See?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a pun.
All right, we got Holo's full wolf form here. We had her kind of holding back in a lot of ways as
yes.
well, just terrifying the guys, knocking some of them out.
Yeah, breaking
then-
some bones and, such, but
and
you
then
know.
for the church, no, she kill.
She's got a special thing for them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a Yeah.
I was very impressed. The wolf form looked really good.
The transformation especially.
Well, the transformation, yeah, but you can only show so much of that.
Yeah,
So more just her actually moving and acting and stuff was really awesome. And then the way in which Lawrence like called out to her like, "Hey,
You owe me money, bitch.
you owe me money. Like you can't just do that."
Yeah.
So now, because of all this, Holo's going to go and sell her stuff in order to pay off his debt and stuff. So
Yeah, she'll they'll just have to keep traveling together. She'll have to keep making him money.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh no.
whatever will I do? Mm-hmm. Which, to be fair, he still paid for all this.
Yes.
This is still all his money.
Absolutely. Yeah, like when she went shopping, she
Right.
invoiced him.
So all she's doing is basically saying, like, we're not going to go straight to the north. We have to actually, like,
Well,
go
travel's
and make
expensive,
some money along
you
the
know.
way to pay off the debt and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Because
It's about the journey rather than the destination. you know?
Exactly. And I like that now we've got the full, motivation entirely to make sure
Right.
that this all, works out here.
Yep. And as far as balance sheets of like, wait, so he got you know, the 120 gold or whatever, or silver from the, you know, from the deal, which wasn't as much as they were hoping. Okay, but that does kind of account for the 70, you know.
Right.
But then it's like, oh wait, but no, she also just bought a whole bunch more clothes. But then there was the 1,000 from the thing. You know, point is,
Yeah.
Holo is not just I pay you back, you know, flat rate, you know, get you back to net zero. She's like, no.
I'm gonna be your little boon, you know, going
Yeah,
around
exactly.
here,
Your good luck charm,
giving
you know.
you some bonuses and stuff.
Right.
But that being said, she got a big debt to pay in that regard.
Yep.
And again, she's another mouth, you know.
Right. And
gotta
it was,
you gotta feed this wolf.
and I love that it was like that callback to the things of like, I'm gonna take you shopping, awesome, and we'll get you a comb. It's like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
you know. And then he gets and the like,
I done did that.
right, and the way of letting him know is just the invoice, you know. And it's like, oh yeah, he'll realize what's happening. It's like, what? I didn't pay for. Wait a minute, you know.
Which is great because from his perspective, and this is what's really cool, when you have these characters being the focus point of the story, you really need to have them be multi-layered, complex characters. Otherwise, we'll lose interest pretty quickly.
Lawrence will, of course, freak out when he sees Holo's wolf form approaching. Cause
Right.
Of course he will.
Because he's still a human being. He's
Right.
terrified, you know.
Yep.
This is alien to him. But he's also really fucking excited that she didn't just leave him. He was genuinely not ready to say goodbye.
Right.
He is a liar. I'm always ready to say goodbye as a merchant, he says stoically to Yare as he's like, yeah, I'm staring down all these people that are about to kill me. Yeah, I'll say something tough and cool to... Yeah. Maybe I'm trying to do a little bit of posturing for Holo. Maybe it's just something that I've always wanted to say. I don't know. But whatever he was operating on right there in that moment, my man had stones the size of the sewer, you know, wall, he was like, I'm going to die, but you know what? Fine.
Fuck you guys.
Sayonara, you know?
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a merchant's always ready to say goodbye, as long as he's made his money.
Yeah.
That being said, if you fuck with a merchant's money, you might get a little spiteful.
Yeah. A little spiceful. Yeah. But what hope did he have there? None.
Absolutely none.
What he was basically just doing was he was saying, in this moment, I have principles. I, as a man, as a person, as a merchant, as Holo's friend, just say, no, you know what? I don't have a contract with you. Damn.
Yeah.
Just the idea, though, that Yare offered him everything he wanted. Everything.
Yep. And unlike in a lot of stories where you do that, but it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This person would
never make the deal.
It would never make the deal. So what's the point of it being in the story? No, Lawrence actually would make the deal.
I would say it's almost surprising that Lawrence didn't.
Yeah.
Which means that Lawrence is a big fat liar. He doesn't just care about profits. He's been lonely. He's been lonely for a while. And he would rather die than give up Holo here.
My homeboy's been talking to his horse an awful lot.
Yeah. Like
those nights sleeping in the cold hard wagon. That's
like at this
You
point,
know.
I don't want to be crude here, but his dick was doing the talking in that tunnel.
Oh no,
like,
absolutely.
How the hell did he
whipped
not...
out his dagger. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
He was all disappointed that he didn't get to be the hero, and Holo came back all like fussy and was like, you weren't in my knight in shining
go
armor.
like my fan
It didn't go like my fan fiction. He's like, well, then fine, I'm gonna be so fucking cool in the tunnels.
Yeah.
You don't even know. I'm gonna run and I'm gonna.
And then he's like,
fight this
damn it,
guy."
I got scared of her.
And then he's gonna. Oh, I got fucking stabbed. Shit. No, I'm fine.
Fine. Yeah.
It's fine. So yeah, he was lying all the way through with being able to handle it from getting stabbed. So I would love in this show for us to get a little bit more into it not being just Holo. That's the reason why he was able to act that way. I want to know a little bit more about where this guy came from to be able to have that kind of dumb courage in those kinds of moments. Because I think there's a little bit more that has to be there other than just the...
Right, because
this was Holo's, just connection that she built with me over the last little bit.
Well, and there's so like we've established that like okay,
'Cause he's a cold merchant on other
yes,
businesses there.
and he's absolutely had like his run-ins with wolves, for instance, right? A lot of his friends and potential business partners or whatever have died from them, and he's probably saved his own life, right? And maybe killed a couple wolves,
right. But the idea of like you have self-preservation, right? You're not a you don't have a death wish.
There's a difference between, you know, shit, they're coming after my stuff, my livelihood, basically. My life is tied to this stuff, so I will risk my life to protect it, because if I lose it, my survival odds basically go down, right?
But he was acting stupid.
This is like the
like he had no survival instincts there.
Nope.
It's the kind of thing where I go, that's not just characterization for the sake of a cool moment.
Right.
That's characterization for like, oh, there's more to this guy underneath the surface. And I would love to know what that is, because I think I can see a lot of it being because of Holo. In fact, that was verbal confirmation with the contract stuff. But the actions that he took,
like
it was more than that. It might have been his own ego in a lot of ways as well.
It could have been his ego. Like, I understand the idea that merchants would need to be very stoic and unyielding when it comes to negotiations.
Right.
You know?
Maybe he's thinking he can intimidate them away from actually trying to kill him. You know?
Yeah, something like that. He'll, you know.
But he wasn't even doing the thing of like, oh, Yare, like, let's try and like buddy here.
It's I see how this is. Okay, right? Like, and also nothing personal, Yare, but like, this isn't going to work.
And thus, in that respect, it's almost like he was like saying, yeah, well then you don't need me. Go for it. Kill me. I'm not gonna betray her, which is cool. But it's like still it's really fucking dumb.
Like that might have been a sort of test for Yare, but at the same time, Yare's in this situation where he's the only one from that village here.
Right. He was looking at the two church guys like, I can't, like, I don't have full authority here anymore.
Right. And then there's also the people from the trading company.
Right.
So it's like he backs off, and it's like, that's the only real thing you can do here.
Yeah.
You know, my guy. Like, and then.
But Yare's plan was good.
It was.
Yare's plan was good. He was actually fully in league with the whole plan from the start. That's why he was able to be there, which makes sense. We did foreshadow things with the Count in the first epised, and the way that he was making deals and such. We did foreshadow also that Yare was kind of schmoving things and stuff as well.
Specifically with regards to the town and like,
So... So there was, you know, as far as, again, this is the earliest parts of the story. There's no way we could fully be like, of course, it's because of the wheat festival timing and all that.
You're right.
This is there for world building purposes. And him being there is more is there more to him being there other than him just wanting to get kind of petty vengeance on the wolf?
Right.
No,
and
it is.
The petty vengeance is definitely there. But also it's the reason why I feel like I can take this petty vengeance is because I've taken care of all the other stuff.
Right.
We truly don't need you anymore.
We really don't. Yeah.
And they were still able to get the stuff that they wanted, more or less. Or at least get bailed out of a potentially bad situation.
They didn't end up being stacked with basically a whole bunch of debt.
A whole bunch of shitty bitcoins. I mean,
right. So then they ended up funneling them back through the other guys so that they could then sell them and then get more money off of moving them back. So the king was the one that came out the worst in this situation here, and even still.
But because it was under the table, the king was still able to get the overall effect that was desired.
Right.
It's just that, some other people
needed to be paid out.
Caught wise to it, and you needed to pay them out. And
so you didn't make as much money either.
Right, and so that thing is that problem is going to continue to problem.
Right.
But I mean, we're not in the business of making sure that the Trenny government is staying afloat. Yeah, exactly.
Staying afloat, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So that's fun. I liked that, from that perspective, the only party here that is upset with Holo and Lawrence is the church, basically.
And
because
dead men tell no tale.
Well, yeah. And basically, pretty much everybody else will have the, it was crazy. I don't know what I saw down there.
Well, and they did figure out the way that it's like, well, hang on. Well, we will definitely position ourselves to beat Meteo, we can do this in a way where they are also, like, they can also get a win, even if it's not the big win.
Right.
You know, so I wouldn't be surprised if the people that were down there, that were the Meteo guys that weren't killed, you know, it's the stay quiet about this.
Yeah. I don't know what we saw.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was dark.
Yeah. You got ambushed
I
by
was
some guys
inhaling
down there.
fumes, you know. I don't know what I.
Yeah, you know, you got clubbed, you know, like, oh man, it must have been our Malone guys, you know, right? But glad everybody, you know, nobody died. Oh, the two church guys died.
What church guys? I didn't see any church guys. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's a terrible accident. You know, they tripped and smacked their head on the ground.
37 times, you know.
Right. Their body got washed down the drain somewhere. If you find it, let us know.
I
you know, yeah.
We dropped them in some cement and put them in the water, but you know.
What? They said they needed shoes.
Yeah.
Right. I love how cutthroat the merchants of this world really are.
Yeah.
Like it's that's where I feel like the physical danger stakes.
Right.
Like sometimes that'll be there, sometimes it won't. Right. But when it comes to like, hey, will these fuckers stab you in the back if it like, you know?
Yes.
It's like these. You wouldn't sell your own mother, would you? For 37, you know?
Yeah, for 37 silver pieces?
Right. I already have a price in mind.
Yeah. That's 74 apples right there. You know, if I move those through that Lawrence guy over there, I can turn a profit.
Stocks, baby. Yeah.
That's good stuff. Oh, but Lawrence's facial reactions and animations this episode were wonderful. You could tell he was really starting to panic here, and yet I just have to know, where did that courage come from?
Yeah.
Like, who are you, like, underneath all that?
Besides the boner, you know.
Besides the boner
that was
energy.
definitely there.
That was definitely there. You saw her wiggle her, ears and be all cute and everything.
Right,
to
exactly.
you, and holding hands alone in the dark.
God damn it.
So awesome. But yeah, Holo had to drink his blood in order to transform. Now, that might be
That's why he got scared. The blood left his
No. What I think happened is that she could have maybe transformed without it. But it's the idea that what she's about to do is something that is not part of the wheat god kind of thing in that respect. Because even her human form is just a glamour.
Right.
It's not actually like her. So the idea that she's hungry, basically, and it takes energy to get into this wolf form. She just looked at the easiest energy around and was like, all right, buddy, sorry.
Yep. And like the idea that it's also like, okay, yes, I'm the god of the harvest for that village, but like, that's what I did is like a vacation work thing.
I'm still a creature, you know.
I'm still a creature. I was not necessarily, potentially she was, but I was not necessarily originally a god of the harvest.
Right. You guys made me that by the way that I do things, and maybe I do have some
power or
wisdom,
whatever.
Whatever.
Who knows?
But sure, like, I'll do some things,
but I'm also just a really big fucking wolf, you know.
Right, which is something I'm excited about, because what I got the vibe from this is that the world building associated with her biting him is such that, that means kind of what you're saying. She's not actually a god of the harvest. She's a being of another realm, basically.
Another time.
Another what have you. And I just happened to be kind of made into that for the purpose of humans and their, seasons and their meager understanding of the way the world works. And in some ways, that's timed in perfectly with Yare coming and being like, "You're not our harvest god." And she's like, "Yeah, I know. I never was. I never was."
I was just doing that
because she's just been a big wolf that, we kind of always has been,
Right. I'm breaking up with you. You aren't who you said you were. I was just doing a thing for you.
Right. Yeah. You were just the side hoe, like I was never in a real relationship with you. What? And then just needed a little bit of a reality check with that to then go up to him and just kind of give him a little, and it's just like, oh, okay, all right.
No
I
kissed myself.
I'm sorry.
Good thing we're already in the sewer.
Exactly. I do like also Holo didn't seem to have some kind of bloodlust rage that she was in where she didn't have control or what have you when in the wolf. Now she's upset.
Quite so.
She's also then probably using this form in a way that she hasn't in a while, and thus it's kind of a way to...
right, and probably isn't going to give too much care with regards to the bludgeoning... blunt force trauma of yeah, someone's in my way. I don't like actively try and squish them or kill them, but they get knocked to the side pretty far and pretty fast and
pretty hard. You know,
they're
hitting stone, so
yeah, their whole body's gonna be casted and wrapped up. You know, when they wake up, like
that's fine. That's fine.
But you know, when it comes to the church people,
but I'm mostly doing this to protect Lawrence. So the idea that here the typical act of the monster in fiction, the vampire,
kill everyone within sight.
Well, no, the feasting, the feeding on blood is usually an act of a lack of control.
Sure.
This was a conscious decision to basically make a trade. I need your life force, and you give me your life force, your blood, and I give you Giga Guardian wolf form.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, and also the 2 people that I actually do kill, I will do it in a place where you won't necessarily see it.
Yeah.
Oh, and also that maybe potential callback to the conversation that
we had about wolves.
About wolves.
Yep.
Right, and it's the
don't look.
Yes, right. Don't look. I'm not trying to scare you.
Right.
Here.
She's not saying that because she's going to lose control. She's saying that because of your specific fear. So she's saying this out of empathy, which again, yes,
which might also
more
inform
characterization
her
and
with the other people.
Right. So it's just the kind of thing where I got so much out of her wolf form in the world building and characterization side of things that I'm just like,
oh, and then also, hey, it's that plot cool thing, you know, right? Like,
oh no, yeah.
On top really of all of that, right? You could just have that, and that'd be great.
Yeah,
but, hey, we also get all this other stuff.
We get all this.
It's almost like the scene was a bountiful harvest of a sort.
Oh yes, of story and beauty. But yes, of Spice and Wolf. You have your little play, and he is the spiciest one. He is the one that will probably, by the way that the show opened with its cold open and all that, not survive the story, you know, because, you know, she's, you know, an immortal, you know, goddess wolf being thing, and, you know,
they have a daughter.
They have a daughter. That's true.
They
it doesn't mean he survived the story.
Do this to me.
It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. All it means is that he was you know, the inception.
I mean, hey, that does need to happen.
I mean, sorry, the conception.
So, I mean, something's going in.
Yeah, something, but that after that, no guarantees. No guarantees.
So, no, never mind.
So, they now go about being traveling merchants.
Yeah.
And just keep it hush-hush a little bit about the whole situation here. And as long as we're not actively in this city, the church will be kind of spinning its wheels like, okay, so is she here? She's still with the company. We're going to investigate them, and we'll find nothing, clearly. And then we're going to go everywhere else. And okay, I guess that was just a really weird fluke then. Okay, we'll just keep our eyes out for... No,
clearly it was that dumb kid that came down here and was like...
He cried wolf!
So, you tried to pick her up at the tavern and she rejected you, right? No?
No? What are you talking about, man?
God damn it, another one.
But I'm excited. I'm excited because this was kind of a good prologue, kind of first arc for reestablishing the status quo with more intensity and now a little bit more understanding between our main 2 characters.
Yeah.
So, great stuff. And yeah, that's that. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.